Hey y'all, welcome back to Summertime Tarot. If you're new to the channel, my name is Summer and this here is a mid-month check-in for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Leo. Okay, as a reminder, these are general readings, so they may not resonate with each and every one of you. If it doesn't resonate, be sure to check out the readings for your moon and your rising sign, okay? But also, if you are interested in a personal reading, be sure to check the description box below for the deets on how to book your reading. All right, but let's go ahead and get into it. So Leo, okay, this is what I'm picking up. I'm picking up on like some inner child wounding here, right? But also I feel like it's almost as if as you get older, it's like you distance yourself from people, but also I get like a lonely feeling. And I feel like it's connected to like this inner child wounding that you may be trying to kind of keep to yourself. But it could also just be like recently you've been hurt in some way that kind of cut you deep to your core. If you don't kind of resonate with that like inner child wounding, it's almost like you've been hurt, like somebody hurt you, but you may not be wanting to let on that you're hurt. So instead you kind of pull back, you distance yourself from people, which kind of leaves you feeling a bit lonely. But let's go ahead and see what wants to come out here. Okay? For Leo. And it could like this hurt, it could be in relation to like a romantic relationship for some of you. But let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks like here with this Ten of Sticks showing up, like you're struggling with something here, right? And I feel like that's kind of confirming what I was saying before. Like, but I feel like it's you want to move in a new direction. You want to, move away from these things that are weighing on you. And you know what it is, right? You know what it is. You're aware of it, but you may not be wanting to deal with it. But it seems to be causing you a good deal of kind of like grief. And for some of you, it could be in relation to like your next moves when it comes to life. You could be kind of like feeling uncertain about what to do next, where to go next, what to invest your energy and time into. Right? For some of you, as I was saying, I feel like this could be in regard to a relationship, like a romantic relationship. For some of you, you may have like recently or sometime in the past kind of separated yourself from someone else romantically, and you're still like almost like in a grieving process where you're kind of working to let that person go or let that situation go so that you can open up to something new, something different. But I feel like some of you, it may still be hard. You may be wanting to kind of, for some of you, you may be wanting to go back to that person or go back to that situation, or even kind of like almost like you're in an in-between space and you're having a hard time of letting some things go here, which is then making it hard for you to figure out like how to move forward, right? And I feel like the best thing for you to do at this time would really be to just kind of don't kind of force yourself to move, but to allow yourself to be in the space that you are, to feel your feelings and allow them to move through you at the pace and at the speed, right, that they are, right? Not forcing, not fighting, but, you know, working to heal as best you can, right? And if you do, right, if you feel like you have too much on your shoulders, right, don't be afraid to ask someone for help. Seek guidance elsewhere, right? Therapy, or talking to a friend, right? You don't have to hold everything in or back. Okay? But let's go ahead and clarify. Okay. So yeah, I feel like some of you you could still be like I think I said that, like wanting to kind of reinvest or wanting to go back to this past situation. Maybe even just to kind of like to fix things, or to, you know, that kind of feeling where it's like, oh my, you know, kind of like wanting to fix it, wanting to make it better. Some of you could still be kind of like thinking about this person or this situation, maybe even like putting a lot of focus and attention to it. Yeah, it just may be a bit difficult at this time for you to kind of make peace with how things are, right? And I feel like it's because you may be like avoiding your feelings. You may be like really focusing on trying to push forward, or trying to, you know, like not think about things. You could be kind of staying to yourself, not going out, not connecting with other people. It's almost kind of like wallowing in those feels for some of you. But I feel like it's, for some of you, it's like what's holding you back is you haven't yet been able to kind of accept things as they are. You may either still be focusing on how you can improve it, or how you can make it better, or what went wrong. And it may be very much kind of weighing on you and draining you of your energy. And it's really like time to kind of just release some things. Right? Could be time, like I was saying, you know, it could be time for you to kind of talk to a therapist or a friend, somebody that you trust, to kind of get some things off your chest. Right? And this may take some time. I feel like for some of you, you may kind of feel almost as if doing so may like make you weak or take away some kind of power from you. But at the end of the day, it's just really important for you to focus on like what will bring you the most happiness, right? And I feel like holding on to this situation or holding on to, you know, all of these feels that you're carrying around, all of these burdens as well, is making it hard for you to live the life that you want to live. To have the peace and the happiness and the joy and the prosperity and abundance that you seek, you know? All right, but let's go ahead and see what the ancestors have to say. Yeah, I feel like the first thing that I'm picking up here is like you are not your experiences. You are not where you come from, right? You are more than that. All right, you don't have to be like ashamed of like what has happened to you in the past or, you know, those past experiences. You don't have to hold on to them. They don't have like control over you or what your life is going to look like in the future, right? You can experience more, you can have more, you can do more. It's just about you kind of claiming that for yourself and not kind of holding on to this mindset or even this energy of like kind of being stuck where you were, but kind of opening up to new possibilities, opening up to more of what you want and letting go of the things that you don't want. Those things you don't want to experience again. All right. But we have here, ancestor, you ignore speaking. So when are you coming to talk to me? I have something to tell you and bring me something in return. Right? So make sure you're spending time at your altar. Make sure you're spending time connecting with your ancestors. Because I feel like, you know, they really want you to know that they understand where you're coming from. And they have your back. They support you. And you don't have to feel or kind of feel like or play the victim, right? You are in control of like where things go from here. You get to decide, not your past experiences, not anyone else, right? So it's about you like taking back your power and deciding what it is that you want going forward and kind of disconnecting yourself from anything or any story or anybody that kind of tells you otherwise or keeps you feeling like you have to stay to this sad kind of not great place, okay? But let's go ahead and close this out with the final message. Okay, you got to. I'll read them. Okay, so it says, Dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again full circle in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Okay? Then we have here, dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown now, let go of the branch you are clinging to, and let spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest and most wonderful adventure. To your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said. Take one step toward the gods and they will take 10 toward you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. All right. But that's all I have for you, Leo. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.